So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I've been talking about the mind and fear recently, but I am going to go deeper into that and lay out in front of you. Your mind controls all. The mind controls all. But before I go further into this, it's not going to be a long video. I do want to say I do have a video. My birthday was the 15th, October 15th, turned 33. Plan on doing a video going over some life lessons and I guess advice I can give the people over the past 33 years I've been here, and it coincides with a subscriber asked me to talk about life and unintentional coincidences. Or no, I'm sorry, not coincidences, consequences. So I am going to do that. But in this video, I'm going to talk about how it goes deeper than I thought it did. This whole shit goes deeper than I thought it did, and it is your mind doing it all. It's your mind controlling it all. Not only does it control everything, but it controls you. You need to realize that. Like I said, I'm going to keep this one short, but your mind controls you. Not only does it control you, it controls every function of reality around you. Now, I watched this unfold for a good hour, maybe more, to the point I saw the mind creating everything. And I understood what was happening. And there was a moment where I was like, what are we doing right now? Like, I fully understood what was happening in front of me, and I watched it unfold in front of me. And that's crazy. Like, dude, that was crazy. Like, I'm just being completely. For one, it scared me for a minute because I didn't understand what was happening. It was like I knew what was happening, and I was watching it. It was like that whole day I just had these weird thoughts, and it was like I was getting signs about the mind, and then it kicked me in the face. But your mind controls everything. It controls when you're hungry. It controls when you're sad. It controls when you're sleepy. It controls when you're uh, angry. It controls when you're everything. It controls your thought patterns. It controls your thoughts. But you can overcome your mind. You can. You have to open your mind up. You have to start to understand yourself better, because when you understand yourself, you're going to understand the mind. And the best thing to do, I'm telling you, your mind is not your enemy. That's a horrible statement to make. And you have to find a fine balance, because your mind's deceiving you. It's not your enemy, and it's not constantly lying to you. It's just deceiving you a lot of the times. And you have to be able to, again, to call your own mind out on its bullshit. Because essentially what it thinks it's doing is protecting you. The mind is there to protect you, to shield you from certain things, to get you in certain directions. It wants to make sure you're comfortable. It wants to make sure that you're whatever. It wants to keep you in the illusion. Because what happens when you go too deep in the mind? The mind doesn't want to show itself for what it is, but you can. Someone said to me the other day, and I've heard this for a while now. It's like one of them repeating you get signs things. Like when you think you've hit rock bottom, dig deeper. I think it was Soul Mechanics that said that, and if it was, shout out to you, brother. And if it wasn't, shout out to you either way. And I didn't understand what that meant at the time. I thought like hitting rock bottom meant like fucking up in life completely. Like completely fucking up in life. Like you need to hit rock bottom and go deeper. And I was like, that's some fucked up advice, dude. Why would you even give me that? And I've had a couple other people throughout these past couple months tell me that they didn't think X person hit rock bottom, and rock bottom just kept getting brought up. And now I get it. When you think you've hit rock bottom of the mind and you think you understand it, you need to dig deeper, because it has at that point in time deceived you again into thinking you've understood certain aspects. The fucked up part is though, you have deceived yourself on such a grand level. You have deceived yourself on such a grand level that it's going to take a lot of work and effort to be able to realize what you have really done here, and then you don't know whether to be amazed or sad or whatever. Like you're just like, well, wait a second. I'm just going to put it to you like this. You and everyone else, because everyone else is you, has deceived themselves to the point that they believe they're mortal. They believe they're on a planet. They believe that there's such thing as humans. They believe there's a such thing as material and physical existence, and they believe physical and material reality is something that is actually real and tangible. It goes fucking deep. But I do think you need to make friends with your mind. You need to learn the mind, you need to study the mind, you need to make friends with the mind, and then you need to overcome it and get on an even playing field with the mind. You don't want it, there has to be a balance. That's what I'm saying. So again, I'm not going to make this video long. Just to recap this, you need to realize how deep you've deceived yourself and are deceiving yourself. You need to realize that it is all mind. It's nothing but mind. Again, don't believe anything I say with these grand claims. Go find out for yourself. No secret, I use psychedelics, take a pretty big amount of them. So, well, Blake, how can I figure these things out you're talking about? Well, you don't have to do psychedelics. You don't have to do the meditation or the yoga. The psychedelics are the key thing, though. You don't have to do it, but they will absolutely help. And that is exactly how you're going to figure this out. You know? So I watched time. Not only did I watch time unfold, I watched reality unfold. And I watched it be done by my own mind. So again, your mind controls all. I mean, I watched it and I observed it and I caught it in the exact moment that it was doing it and to the point it was doing it. And again, what the fuck are we doing right now? What are we doing? I want to know how and how much control you can obtain over it. Conscious control. So I love you guys. Talk to you later. Again, I have a couple videos planned. This is just a short one that I plan on being a lot shorter and then drag out a little bit longer. Love you guys. Talk to you later.